is going on, guys? Dale7402 back with another episode of Ringside Republic. We're going to be going over your SmackDown Live review for August 22nd, 2017, once again hailing from Brooklyn, New York for the fourth night in a row. Damn good show tonight. I am very happy with the show tonight. SmackDown Live picked it up a notch, and not bad at all. This week, I would actually say that SmackDown Live most definitely beat Monday Night Raw this week, which hasn't been the case for the last month or so. Monday Night Raw's build to SummerSlam was exponentially better than SmackDown Live. However, tonight, SmackDown Live got the upper hand. We kick off the show tonight with AJ Styles, and the crowd is just fucking bonkers for AJ. I mean, AJ is the most over legitimate competitor in that ring, in the business, in the company, as far as I'm concerned. AJ's the best. He's the man. He is my personal favorite. I am a big fan of AJ Styles. And the crowd was very over for him tonight in Brooklyn, and he reinstates the United States Open Challenge for the United States title. And Kevin Owens comes out, and he's very pissed off with Shane, says Shane once again screwed him over at SummerSlam. Shane comes out and makes another match. KO wants a match. AJ wanted to give it to him. He wanted to give him another beatdown, and Shane McMahon obliged. He made Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles with Kevin Owens, with a stipulation that Kevin Owens can pick the referee for the match. Daniel Bryan backstage makes Nakamura versus the Singh brothers. Kevin Owens asks Sami Zayn to be the ref. You know, at first I kind of thought that Ellsworth was going to end up being a special ref, since him and AJ have friction. But that's not the case. You know, Kevin Owens actually ended up going with Baron Corbin, and we'll get to that later in the match. Or later, we'll get to that later in the night, or later in the review here in just a moment. But the most glorious thing that happened on SmackDown Live tonight, Aiden English is in the ring singing another one of his ridiculous fucking opera songs, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the music hits. Glorious! Yes, Bobby Roode makes his main roster debut on SmackDown Live tonight against Aiden English, one-on-one, in which Bobby Roode won, obviously, his first match. And SmackDown Live is going to be glorious from this point on. Personally, I want to see Bobby Roode in a feud with AJ Styles for the U.S. Championship. Right off the bat, that's what I want to see. Moving on, guys. As hyped as I was about Bobby Roode making his main roster debut, Daniel Bryan is backstage with Chad Gable and wants to introduce Chad Gable to his new tag team partner. It's been rumored for months and months and months. It's been rumored since the brand split last year. Shelton Benjamin finally makes his return to WWE, and a backstage segment was a little weird for me. I wish they would have debuted him on a grander scale. But Shelton Benjamin makes his return. He looks bigger. I don't know why, but he just looks bigger to me than he used to. But he is going to be Chad Gable's new tag team partner, which is good. In my opinion, it's a good idea. We need more tag teams on SmackDown. We need more tag teams on the roster altogether. But I think Shelton and Chad Gable are going to make a good team. He's basically a Jason Jordan replacement. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Sami Zayn turns down Kevin Owens, and he wants nothing to do with it. The Hype Bros versus the Usos. The Usos win. The Usos did a very good job. They are one of the best, if not the best, tag team in WWE right now. Now, this is where I have a little bit of a problem with tonight. This will affect my rating later. Shinsuke Nakamura versus the Singh brothers. Obviously, Shinsuke Nakamura won. Jinder Mahal got in the ring and tries to jump him. Nakamura reverses and delivers a Kinshasa to the back of fucking, or to, I was going to say to the back of the head of Jinder Mahal, but this was a face-to-face Kinshasa right to the fucking chin. Now, it's obvious to me that this feud between Nakamura and Jinder Mahal is not over. And it is also very obvious to me that the culmination of this feud is going to lead to Nakamura winning the WWE Championship. What I have a fucking problem with is why the fuck they couldn't have just done it at SummerSlam. You know, if WWE wanted to go this route, I think I think that the thinking and the rationale behind WWE's mindset and their decision to let Jinder beat Nakamura is the fact that this feud just started. So if that's their reasoning, why didn't they start this feud months ago? Because in no, I don't even want to get started and going into that bullshit again, because in no way ever should Jinder Mahal beat Shinsuke Nakamura, period. The feud with Jinder and Nakamura is continuing. It will culminate in Nakamura winning the WWE Championship, and hopefully it is sooner rather than later. I don't know what the fuck is going on with the pay-per-views. I know No Mercy obviously is coming up for Monday Night Raw. I don't know if there's going to be a No Mercy's 5 weeks away. 5 weeks away. I don't know if SmackDown's going to have one before then. It's looking like not. Which means if that's the case, then SmackDown's next pay-per-view could be 6 to 7 weeks away. Almost 2 fucking months. So, I don't know. I don't know. They didn't make any announcements. They didn't make any matches. They didn't do anything to build towards a pay-per-view this week. And as far as the an actual making matches for a pay-per-view, telling us what the next pay-per-view will be. So we'll just have to wait and see on that. Becky Lynch and Naomi versus Natalya and Carmella. Naomi and Becky win, obviously. Not a whole lot there. There's a backstage segment with Lana and Tamina, in which Lana is trying to build up and talk up Tamina, and nobody gives a fuck about that shit. On to the main event: AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens, and with Baron Corbin as the referee. You know, AJ comes out. He's jacked up. I mean, he's pumped up for this match. You know, he's pissed. He's really wanting to beat the hell out of KO once again, and Corbin's doing the typical heel bullshit. He made a deal with Kevin Owens. He made deals with both parties, in which the winner of the match would result in him getting a United States Championship match next week. AJ's like, look, I'm going to do the fucking US Open Challenge. You fucking step up anytime you want. Kevin Owens says, well, you know, if I win tonight, I'll make you a deal, and I'll give you a shot next week on SmackDown. So either way, in Corbin's mind, no matter who wins, he's going to have a shot at the title next week. So he had no other motivation really but to call it down the middle. But Corbin started leaning toward the side of Kevin Owens and starts attempting to fuck over AJ Styles. Shane McMahon comes down, tells Baron Corbin, look, you're fucking everything up. Take your ass to the fucking back. Give me the shirt. Shane puts the shirt on. He steps in as the referee, and which soon, with no help from Shane McMahon, AJ Styles wins the match and retains his US Championship. So now the feud with AJ and Kevin Owens is over. Shane McMahon stated earlier in the night, if AJ wins, you will not have another shot at the US Championship as long as AJ holds it. You two are done. So, this feud with Kevin Owens and AJ Styles is over. Obviously, we're moving on to Kevin Owens and Shane McMahon. There's rumors going around that it's Team KO versus Team McMahon at Survivor Series. I don't know if that's the case or not. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. If they've got a problem, I would rather just see them settle it one-on-one. Now, as far as the rating for tonight goes, I was very much very comfortable with giving the show a 7. It was a really good show. But the fact that the Nakamura and the Jinder Mahal build didn't really, I wanted Nakamura to kick off the show tonight. I wanted Nakamura to come out and say, Jinder Mahal, you cheating son of a bitch, I want a rematch. And I wanted at the next pay-per-view, which is whatever it is, I wanted a little bit more build between the Nakamura and the Jinder thing. I've got a bad taste in my mouth over Nakamura and Jinder Mahal, and I want WWE to rectify this the best way possible, as quickly as possible, before I explode. So, the rating tonight, I'm going to give it a 6. It was a good show. It was a solid show. It was better than Monday Night Raw. It was a solid 6. That's your SmackDown Live review, guys. That's all I got. Follow me on Twitter at Dale74021. Pledge on Patreon, patreon.com/Dale74021. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I will see you guys back this weekend with news and rumors. And hopefully there will be something to talk about this weekend, as I will be off Friday and Saturday. So hopefully we'll see you back then. Have a good one. Until then, guys, thanks for watching.